questions. Okay, here we go. Hey you guys, what's up? It's Meredith. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe and turn on those notification bells so you know when we post a new video. Let's get going. So today's video is a collaboration with Alexandra Dominique. If you haven't already, I will link her channel down below so you can go check her out. She has a daughter who is, oh my gosh, so cute. Makes me seriously want a little girl. Go subscribe to her channel and like her video as well. Without further ado, this is the new mom questionnaire. It's 10 questions to help you get to know me better as a mom. I hope you guys like it. So here we go, let's get started. Question number 1, 3 qualities I want my child to possess. Number 1, I want Cove to be kind. I want him to just be a nice person. So yeah, I would say number 1 is kindness. Number 2, I would say I want him to have a good sense of humor. I feel like sometimes it's just good to know how to laugh at yourself when things don't go your way. So yeah, I would say a sense of humor would be number 2. And then number 3, I would say sympathetic. I want him to be mindful of other people's situations and I don't want him to judge a book by its cover. I want him to be able to empathize with other people just in order to be a good friend. So yeah, I would say kindness, a sense of humor, and sympathetic. Question number 2, my biggest fear of parenthood. My biggest fear is just that Cove will be unhappy or that he'll be a terrible person. Of course, I'm scared that I'm gonna screw him up somehow or do something wrong, or I don't know. I have so many fears. I have the biggest like mom anxiety. So I don't know if I could say one fear. Like I have several. I want him to be happy. I want him to be independent one day. I want him to have lots of friends. I want him to find, I don't know, what he's passionate about. I want him to be successful, and of course you want your child to excel in every aspect of their life, and I know that's not realistic, so I guess that's my biggest fear, is that he won't be happy and just like won't find happiness. That's so cheesy, but there you go. Question number 3, 1 piece of advice you could give to new or expecting parents. This is something I've actually thought a lot about, and I would say to not have any expectations of what your journey as a parent will be. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me explain myself. I feel like when you're expecting a baby, you have all these hopes and dreams of what motherhood is going to be like. I would just get rid of all of those expectations and just kind of go with the flow. You know, Ko is almost 9 months old and we've already hit so many bumps in the road as parents, and we've had different trials and tribulations, and you know, I feel like that's because we had such high hopes of what parenthood is going to be. So yeah, I would say lower your expectations. That sounds terrible. Just go with the flow, and to not compare yourself as a mother to other moms out there, because you're gonna see other moms doing it a different way, and that doesn't mean that your way is wrong. So yeah, I guess that I kind of have two pieces of advice. Number 1, get rid of expectations and to just go with the flow. And number 2 is to not compare your parenting style to other people. Question number 4, I believe infants/toddlers should or should not be exposed to TV on a regular basis. You know, before Cove was here, and even soon after Cove was born, we thought we were not going to expose him to television, at least not regularly. We would try to limit it as much as possible. But y'all, Nick and I watch so much TV, that just wasn't realistic. Do I believe they should be exposed to TV on a regular basis? No, ideally they shouldn't. But is Cove exposed to TV on a regular basis? Yes. We watch Moana on the reg. It's his favorite movie. It keeps him calm. If I need a moment to just put laundry away, wash bottles, I don't know, brush my teeth, I turn on Moana so I can get anything done, because I know it will keep him occupied for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Question number 5. The baby is on our schedule or we are on the baby's schedule? I guess what this is asking is if we put the baby on a schedule, and yes, we did. We started putting Cove on a schedule when he was about 1 month old for my own sanity, and then also I feel like babies just thrive on, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency. With that being said, the baby doesn't always cooperate with the schedule you have set for them. So you have to be flexible. Sometimes you end up being on the baby's schedule because that's just how it works. Question number 6. Do you work or will you be returning to work? If so, when? To answer the first part of that question, no, I do not work right now. I am a stay-at-home mom. Will I be returning to work? Yeah, I plan to go back to work. I am hoping that I'm able to stay home with Cove until he's at least in school. That's kind of my goal, but you know, financially, y'all, we're having to be very frugal in order for me to stay home with Cove. So financially, if I need to start or if I need to go back to work before then, that's what I'll do. But do I plan to go back to work anytime soon? No. Question number 7. I need time out with my friends, A, weekly, B, bi-weekly, or C, monthly. I mean, this kind of depends. Like, we go out with friends probably at least twice a week with the baby. I would say bi-weekly if you mean going out with friends with the baby. Going out with my friends, like just me, I would say maybe not even monthly, like maybe every other month, maybe. Honestly, I just like spending time like with Nick and Cove and our little family. So does that answer that question? I don't know. Keep it going. We got to make it through nap time, you guys. Question number 8. How often do you and your significant other get to spend alone time together? If Cove goes to bed at a reasonable hour at nighttime, Nick and I, you know, stay up and watch TV together and just kind of hang out. So most of the time, every night. As far as like going out on a date, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, Cove is almost 9 months old and we've only been on one date, like without Cove. So, and we went to the movies. We went to see Star Wars. Yeah, we like going out with Cove. We go to dinner, we go do fun activities, but we just like to do it with our family. So there you go. Question number 9. Do you plan to have more children? If so, how many do you want? This is just kind of a loaded question. Let me just dissect this question a little bit. Do you plan to have more children? As of right now, we don't have any plans to have any more kids. If you know my story, if you've watched my previous videos, you know that Cove was born via surrogacy. My sister-in-law, Nick's sister, was our surrogate, and that's how we got Cove. So it was a process, to say the least. If I were able to get pregnant, we would probably have another baby like right now. But you know, number one, financially, it just isn't in the cards for us right now. Secondly, it's, like I said, it's a process, and you know, we're just not ready to go that route again. Also, for those of you who don't know, we have 6 other embryos that are frozen from our first round of surrogacy. And yeah, Cove was one of 7 embryos. And we're gonna keep them frozen, and maybe one day we'll get to do it again. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do with those embryos. I can't see myself discarding them. I don't know. It's just, that's a loaded question. So do I plan to have more children? As of right now, no, we have no plans, but I'm not gonna say never. One day in the future, if the timing is right and we are, you know, if there's a way for us to have more kids, you know, we're gonna try it. So yeah, I don't know. There's my extremely long answer to that question. Question number 10, last question. What is your favorite activity with your child? There's so many. We do so much stuff together. One of my favorites is going to the park and pushing Cove around in the stroller. I feel like it's a win-win for everybody. He loves to ride in his stroller and people watch and take in all the scenery. And for me, it gets me out of the house. I get some sunshine and some exercise. It just makes you feel good the rest of the day. I have an itch on my nose. We also go on hikes a lot as a family. We go hiking. We try to go every weekend if it's if weather allows us to. And then I also really love bath time. Cove loves baths. He's never fussy in the bath, so you know he's just gonna be happy until bath time is over. Then that's a different story. He loves playing with his toys and splashing around. It's just something I really enjoy doing with him. So yeah. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you get to know me a little bit better as a mom. I really urge you guys to do this questionnaire as well. I will post all of the questions in the description box below. So go check that out. I'd love to hear your answers as well. And again, if you haven't already checked out Alexandra Dominique's channel, I will link it in the description box below. So go like her video, go subscribe to her channel. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Hit those notification bells so you know when we post a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.